Welcome everybody, TTC-48. This lap starts where the action starts really, and down towards 100 metre mark. As you can see, I'm in 5th here, so it's a matter of braking hard, grab a couple of gears and start turning nice and early. Just get the car used to some motion on the right hand side there. Look, just rocking it on and off, not wanting to unsettle the car. It's just a balancing act with this car. Basically the whole lap is just a matter of trying to coax the best out of it, because it's not the brilliant setup, but it's an old chassis. Nice tight line through there, it allows you to get on the power nice and early. And again, similar story here, basically just rock off the throttle, I brake to get the car settled. In doing that, again introduce some turning. And it's just a matter of feeling the throttle and making sure that she's got grip before before you get onto 100%. That line through that second corner here is really handy. You can run that curb there without unsettling the car. It gives you a nice out in out entry to this corner as well as. And again, it's just a matter of turning in nice and early. It's not a constant radius, so you don't really want to be. You'll see that this, from here onwards, the corner is sort of constant. This first bit here isn't. So basically, at this point you don't need to be, a car width over to the right hand side. You need a nice wide line in, kiss the apex, and then obviously on the gas on the way out. Get the car straightened up on every instance as quick as you can. Don't fight with the least possible, basically. Because whilst you're turning, you're scrubbing speed off your lap, and there's a chance that you could basically upset the car as well as. So again here, we'll just see the skid mark starting for this one. Braking point, 3rd gear all the way around, and again it's just, so as I say, nice tight line through here. It enables you to get to the left hand side of the track a little bit to approach this right hand part. And again, get the car straightened up as soon as you possibly can, so that when you're on the power you're not going to risk losing the back end or fighting with it, because whatever you're fighting with this car, you're not going in the forward direction. I run some curb on the way into this. I find it doesn't tend to unsettle the car, and although we're only 8-9 virtual inches over the line, that's going to allow a bit extra speed through here. And again, I hold the car in as you can hear, in 3rd gear. I know that the speed is fine with that. I'm fully committed, but not overstretching. The car's scrubbing wide, so you have to turn in nice and early. Keep it right. Grab a gear. You need to be turning. I mean, obviously we're carrying also to 80 mile an hour through here approximately. So basically, you need to start this turn. I mean, you can see here. Look, I'm already starting to introduce the car to the left that's coming up. Just help to keep her settled. And again, this isn't a constant radius, so you can't really be any closer to the left hand side than you are here, because basically this is one where, if anything, if you choose too tight a line here, you're going to whack that curb and it's going to unsettle you on the way out. Again, don't fight on the way out. Use all the width of the road, left to right. Now, I'm not practicing what I preach. Unfortunately, I'm sort of a good virtual half car to the right hand side, and I don't need to be. I need to have run into this corner all the way over to the left hand side. That compromises all the speed all the way through the line and everything. So the good thing about these is it's it's not only is there information in it, but there's obviously stuff that's ideally don't do this. So now look, I'm having to rock it off to keep the line, when basically had I have stayed left and turned in a bit earlier, I won't be losing speed, and I'll be gaining speed all the way up this hill, and that's where you gain your tenths each corner to get you half a second a lap. And again, keep it on the left hand side. I run this curb again just to widen the angle into this corner, and it's a matter of rocking off. See that the car's going to the inside, and again you're going to scrub a lot of, you're going to scrub sideways through this. This is just the car. This is just the fun of the car, basically. And again, really, you don't want to be at this point. You don't want to be any further, you know, to the left. Ideally, you could do the route I could have been doing with being a bit further to the right here. So this is not an ideal line, but it's not a million miles off either. And again, you know, straighten up as soon as you can. You can see now that I'm not fighting the car. The steering on the left hand side look is basically straight. So once the back end, because we're doing 90 mile an hour, you know, is sorting herself out, she's basically gonna start to straighten up, and I can think about getting a left for this next right-hander. Brake nice and early, scrub your speed off, make sure that your speed's gone as you enter this. This is a tricky corner. You can touch this curb slightly, any more than that and you're going to have to basically be off the throttle for longer on the exit, which you don't really want to do. And again, it's one of those things where you basically just get out of one manoeuvre there. Look, I'm right hand, and now I'm already having to get the car to think about turning left, because we're still doing 70 mile an hour. There's turns upon us, otherwise there's no way we're going to make this apex. Lose some speed here. Don't look to be any faster through, because this is a slow in, fast out corner, as most corners are. You can take curve on the exit there. It doesn't tend to unsettle the car, but to be honest, that's really the optimal line, I think, through there. Again, this is a matter of basically just after the 100, look in the tree, 108 mile an hour. I'm heading all the way to the apex, look, and I'm just correcting the steering on the way in so that she's sliding, but basically you've not got like 2 wheels off the floor or anything like that. And then it's just a matter of again, this isn't a constant radius corner, which is why I'm not on the inside there. You don't need to be. You'll see here that the corner tightens up, this is the best line to be on. I find you get the most traction from this point onwards. And again, every chance you get, look, steering straight, you know, as little input as possible. You can touch curbs or not on the way through here. I tend to find that basically if you touch a little bit, you're fine. If you touch more than a bit, basically you're going to spend even milliseconds, you know, tenths of seconds or whatever, fighting the car, which is going to lose your speed all the way through it, and more importantly out the other end, because it's coming out of it where you'll lose the speed here. So don't go too fast in. Again, turning nice and early, look, I've got the line, I'm just rocking off the throttle because I know I'm going to hit the curb there, so it's just a matter of I know what the car's going to do because I've done lots of laps, so I'm making allowances now, because had I not done that, I'd be probably sideways now through here. So, and again, you know, only turn as much as you need to get through the bend. She'll be happy that way. Thrash down to here. Basically I start as always from right hand side. This could have been quicker. I could have stayed right for longer and brake later, but the end result from midpoint onwards is the same. At this point really you don't want to be running out or running in. You need a constant line, you need the car settled, you need the throttle applied, because basically what's going to happen in a second, as you can see, is have you got all that right, you've hooked up that bend, and basically enables you to gas it all the way out and obviously gain maximum benefit towards a start finish straight. So good to see so many times. We've got 13 times in the TTC, we've got 14 times, we have another 13 cars I believe already made up, posted to drivers. Good to see you all on board. Enjoy the rest of your time. Cheers.